the summoner hate is not justified, but then people like also need to like not play the less damaging build, you know? That's more expensive. Unless you like our Giga like Decto on Sunflower, it's not probably just not as good. And the problem is everyone want to play Sunflower, even though it's like not as good, just because it's what they were used to. Interestingly enough, there is this video on Korean Summoner that I found that showcased the difference between the Hornet build on the left versus the Sunflower build on the right. And the Hornet build is faster by a good minute on the entire motion towers. Now, I don't speak Korean, so I don't know the exact detail. Maybe there's something off in this video and something like that. But considering that the Hornet build is cheaper to build, this seems like a pretty big difference to me, especially on the NA server where book stacking is now a thing. The problem with sunflowers and blue books is that you need so many books to support it. You need the sunflower book. You need, I think, this because it gives photosynthesis. You need this because it gives photosynthesis. You need this because it gives photosynthesis. You need this because it gives focus regen. You need this because it gives focus regen. You obviously need this because, you know, you need this because of focus regen. You need this because of the focus regen. And I think the rest of the skills don't matter as much. So you're looking at like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue books before you can reliably play sunflowers. Maybe even this one. The thing with Hornet is like you just go this, and the rest of the skills you can kind of stick with green, and then you can just stack green books. Like let's say it's like stack 5. That's a 10% damage increase. Not bad. Like stacking 5 green is a 10% damage increase. That's like something, you know. That's still pretty good. So I think you should just be Hornet right now. If you're playing a summoner, you should really just be playing Hornet. Unless you really want to play sunflowers, because Hornet is just way better. And that's like the problem. The problem is like the market doesn't move rationally. The problem is like people just look at sunflower and be like, oh, this is what I used to play, so I'm gonna play sunflower again, which is fine. 6.4k. And then you look at the Hornet book, 3k. And the badges, I think is way cheaper too. Sunflower Mystic badge. Okay, that price is fake. But the Hornet Mystic badge, it's like so way cheaper. Like the Hornet Adventurous badge give you so much focus back when you cast Hornet here. And it's 6k, which is like reasonably affordable. Okay, let's look at the Moonwater one, right? 4k for this. You should be building Hornet if you're playing a summoner. I think that's the difference. It's like, look at the blue Hornet. It does 3,000 damage and has the potential to instant cast. And the green Hornet does like 1,500. So the blue Hornet literally do double the damage and it's instant cast. If you compare that to my win servers, you actually realize Summoner do more damage than like a lot of the other class. And it come out fast if you have crit, which the thing with this version is that getting crit rate is a lot easier just because you can like literally stack crit on every single thing. So like on Summoners, you build a bunch of crit, you go blue Hornet, you stack a bunch of green Hornet, and you just giga fast spam right click. If you look at the scaling, green Hornet is 2.4, blue Hornet is 4.3. War Sunflower is only 3.0, and even if you factor in Super Sunflower, that's only 3.5. So the blue Hornet just does the most damage, and you can stack, and you don't need any other skills. So it's like OP. This is the hidden summoner tech that nobody like know about or talk about. That's why like the summoners you see in your party don't do that much damage. It's because nobody is playing it properly. Hornet, you can weave left click, right click. You can do left click, right click. You can kind of weave, so your focus is still a lot better. So if you're playing summoners, Hornet build is definitely the way to go right now. Unless you really want to play Sunflower, because that's what the gameplay you miss, you know. Hornet is just way better. It has more party utility. It's way easier to play. It's way cheaper. It do more damage, and it has like less problem. How's your damage, Clam Tower? Wait, you have purple Tornado. Wait, is this the secret sauce? Dude, look at his build. Dude, look at his build. Is this a secret technology? How much damage are you doing? There's a KR guy around it. Oh, really? Yeah, you see what the problem is? The problem is like, even though there's 2 other perfectly good builds, every one of them just want to play Sunflowers. You know, dude, you know what's quite funny? On the same Korean summoner channel, they actually, I think, compared the Rumblebee builds by spamming the hammer on their cat versus the sunflower build, and the difference was not that big. I think the sunflower build, it's just not that good until you get like purple book on your stuff like that. It's not that it's not eventually better, but you know, like at the current moment where books are expensive, going these alternative build that is just as good is something to be considered, I think, honestly.